That's the first time I ever saw tuna.
He won. He was proud of winning that businessman's
too.
tournament. He won the businessman, the World Series of Poker businessman's tournament.
1400 total.
He won the hand?
And they challenged his credibility whether he was actually a businessman. Told myself I wasn't going to play a lot of suited connectors, but the last few days I've been lucky with those hands, so hey, I called a small raise. Now Phil Lock bet. I didn't think he had anything, and Eli called.
Figure I'll better see the turn before I go ahead and make any move.
Call. I'm worried Eli might have a 9, but I don't think Phil Lock has anything, so an 8 came on the turn. So I said, let me take control of this hand, so I just bet out 7,000 on the turn. 7,000. Phil Lock folded right away like I thought he would. So Eli has one of two hands. He either has a 9 or he has a flush draw. And that's all I could think he had.
So now I said to myself, either he have the 6-7, which he have the straight, or he just give himself a protective, protecting his hand a little bit, which he don't have much. I chose just to call. The other option I had was to big raise right there, because I figure even if flop a set or if flop something bigger than mine, even he have the nut straight, I still can time. I can beat him with a flush on the river, and if he don't have anything, he lays his hand down. But because it's Phil Hellmuth, I decided he might fire another bullet on the river, which he won't be too big for me to call, and I might have the best end.
So now the river was the 4 of diamonds. So now, if he had a flush draw, I've just lost. But if he has one pair like 9s, now I'm ahead. And so I feel like I have to bet that hand for value. So I bet, I think I bet 9,000 on the river with the intent of, all right, he can't raise me with a small flush, but he will raise me with a big flush, and then I'll just fold. But I thought that I was going to check. I might call 9 or 10,000 if I checked it.
He make a 2 pair with it, so he bet just enough for me to call, which was 9,000.
2 pair. Now, as it turns out, he must have had a 9 because he called, the 7,000, and he called when the diamond hit.
I would definitely play the hand different. And in the future hands now coming, I'll definitely play top pair different than what I played.
For me, 80% of the time, I'm playing my greatest game. And then when I play my greatest game, I'm really tough to beat. And then, 20% of the time, it doesn't matter. I mean, I might just be off a little bit, and it's going to be tougher for me to win. Right now, I'm reading people well. I expect to play my greatest game. Still, there's luck involved. I mean, one of these last cash games, I had some absolutely great positions, and and someone needed to hit a 9 on me, and then someone needed to hit like a, had to flop like a draw in order to move in, and so felt like I was really unlucky. But right now I feel like I'm at or near the peak of my powers. It's a good feeling to have, but even that doesn't guarantee success.